yesterday's opponent. He immediately referred to the explosiveness on their offense. He said they have so many different ways to hurt you that it's impossible to take away everything. It's just about damage control. He acknowledged they've got a big job to do defensively. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Well, the playoffs are coming up soon enough, Smitty, and everyone knows it's a different atmosphere in the playoffs. But having been there yourself many times, just how different is playoff basketball compared to the regular season?
What it is, Kevin, is best out of 7. You play this team over and over. You know all their sets, all their play calling, and what you have to do is try to outwill them, outthink them. Totally different when you see a team this week. May not see them again for another 2 or 3 weeks.
So if you know what they're going to do, it's all execution, right?
Yeah, it's all execution.
Yeah.
You know a pick is coming, but who sets a good pick? Who rolls? Who's unselfish?
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Mirotić at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. Rajon Rondo is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
Well, Lopez knew he had space to get that shot off. He was ready for it.
James with it. Right side Irving from past the arc. And the rebound goes to Lopez. On defense, the Cavaliers, they are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop him.
Really, a combination of smart coaching and even better execution. When you have that, the game comes easily to you.
James, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron's showing off a strong in-between game.
Rondo kicks to Butler. Lopez, a screen on James. And stolen by James. Here's Thompson. A second chance effort. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Butler. And stolen by James. Here's Thompson, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotić.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injuries since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive he's played this many games.
Now you look at the star trio of LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Smitty, how do you think the Cavs have done as far as integrating the talents of those three?
It's been a big challenge. Reason why all 3 of these guys are accustomed to having the basketball in their hands and getting a lot of touches. There's only one basketball, and it's not easy. It takes a lot of sacrifice, trust, and commitment.
Wade kicks to Rondo. And too long on the shot.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Nice shot by James.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They just talked that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Lopez a screen. Butler kicks to Lopez. And stolen by Love. On the wing, Irving lets it fly. That falls. Great assist by Love. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Mirotić's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 4. To the paint, here's James. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. James has got his second basket of the game. Now here's Rondo. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Lopez kicks to Wade. They can't stop the run with that one.
Okay, that lay-in, he's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
Irving from long range. Here's Thompson. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Rondo kicks to Lopez. And they pick up 2.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Lopez a screen. Mirotic has a wide-open look. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Irving dishes to James. Shoots the three. Doesn't go for it. Wade with the defensive effort. Launches a three. Mirotic's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 6. Inside, here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Rondo kicks to Lopez. The feed to Wade. Fades back. And another shot. Lopez, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against it, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
That free throw good from Thompson. Steve, growing up in Michigan, playing for the Spartans of Michigan State, I know you admired, I know you idolized the terrific Magic Johnson. Standing 6'7", 6'8", you even drew some comparisons. Who in today's NBA do you think reminds you most of Magic now?
You know, I would say there's so many guys, but I would say Sean Livingston a little bit, Draymond Green, Kyle Anderson, we call him slow-mo. But I would probably say right now, Draymond Green, kind of the same size, play the same way, and also he went to Michigan State as well.
Yeah, there's another Spartan for you. Tom Izzo does a pretty good job, doesn't he?
He's all right.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
It's looking good so far. They have their offense intact right now.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
They sure got some breaks, but hey, they did a really awesome job turning those mistakes into gold at the other end.
Chicago making some changes. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Wade. And it's Cannon in for Rajon Rondo. Cannon kicks to Butler. They set the pick. Back to Cannon. Gibson the screen. Cannon the pass to Portis. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
They're opening up a nice lead here early. Reason why they're doing a great job in the paint.
McDermott kicks to Gibson. Clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. McDermott. Great D that time from LeBron. The Cavaliers leading by 11. James dishes to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Irving. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The pass to Portis. Kicks it to McDermott. Tries a three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. James outside. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 13. And with Chicago and the Bulls, it seems that no matter what the current team does, they'll always be playing in the shadow of his airness, Michael Jordan.
Tough act to follow when you talk about the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls. Every great player that Bulls have, they get compared to Michael Jordan. That's just not fair.
Cannon kicks to McDermott. Back to Cannon. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Right wing. McDermott passes to Portis. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 4 assists in the game. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Butler kicks to Portis. Here's McDermott. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix. And Cannon gets it to go. Cavaliers shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. And LeBron James last season moving into the top 4 all-time in playoff points. He might own number 1 when it's all said and done.
That's what happens when you're in the finals. Seems like every season. The playoffs is where you seal your legacy. Only fitting to see him high on this list. And remember, this is a guy whose best skill might be his passing.
No good on that one.
Do you remember that 2003 draft? Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and this guy, LeBron James. He went number 1 overall.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Jones comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for James. And it's Williams in for Irving. So he comes up empty at the line. And a player of LeBron's caliber is expected to be a leader. It's a role he's never shied away from, Steve, and certainly he has filled the bill.
Not at all. Coming out of high school, he's always been a leader. LeBron is someone who loves his teammates and wants to stay close to them. But at the end of the day, he's all about winning. He's not shy about telling his teammates what they have to do to get the W.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
That's a 2 from Smith. Offline from the top of the key. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And a guy who seems to improve every season, Jimmy Butler. He spoke with us about one of his biggest surprises.
It's crazy because I never thought that anybody would be preparing to guard me night in and night out. But they do. I have to learn to cope with that and still find a way to be successful on both ends of the floor. And it's a learning curve for me also, but I'm figuring it out.
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way to overcome obstacles at each important point along the way.
You know, he's a self-made player. And if Butler can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
And they really are just giving them no breathing room out there. They have completely flustered them and set the pace of this game in their favor.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, Dunleavy is out there with Jones. Then there's Mo Williams. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Smith in at the 2 spot.
You know, throughout his career, Taj Gibson has proven to be a valuable role player. Pretty good on both ends of the floor. Can do a little bit of everything.
That is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Rajon Rondo. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Screen by Jones. And here's Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you got to trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Lopez sets a screen for Wade. Lets the 3 fly, and the Bulls another 3.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Smith dishes to Frye. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Channing Frye is one of those 7-footers that you say needs to get down in the paint, rebound. No, he's totally different. He's like a guard. He stands around the 3-point line, floats around, waiting to knock down a catch-and-shoot 3. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Channing Frye, one of those players who show up very well in the advanced analytics, the advanced measures of the game, the statistics. He makes winning plays.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he knows how to play a big man that's basically a stretch 5, but also can rebound and make those key plays when you need him.
And both free throws good for Frye.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Lopez outside. Wade against Smith. Wade passes to Lopez. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Mirotich's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 5. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know Jimmy Butler made a big bet on himself back in 2014. He turned down the Bulls' 4-year, $44 million contract extension offer, and it paid off. After a breakthrough season, he signed a new contract, a max deal for 5 years and $95 million. Instead of his decision, I was nervous. I'm not going to lie to you, but everything I put myself through, I knew what I was capable of.
He's come a long way, David. Thank you.
Great concentration from Lopez to absorb the contact and finish the playoff anyway.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Frye. Love comes in for Dunleavy. James checked in for Smith, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Williams. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game. I hope people don't forget about Kevin Love's elite numbers back in the days. Crazy numbers. 1 year he averaged 26 and 13 rebounds for the Timberwolves. Shooting two.
And that one falls for Love. And for Kevin Love, do you think, Steve, we'll see him get back to those crazy numbers he put up with Minnesota?
You know, I don't think so. The reason why he's playing on this team where he has so many other guys that could do everything, back in Minnesota, he had to do it all. I think for Kevin Love right now, it's about winning and being productive.
And so he's able to get one of two. There are a lot of great coaches known for their defensive prowess. And, Steve, do you have your pick for the best defensive coaches in the NBA right now?
Greg Popovich does a nice job. Rick Carlisle comes to mind. These guys just does a nice job of being able to change their defensive philosophy throughout the course of the game. Doc Rivers also come to mind, being able to play with what he has, and he can change up on the fly.
Lopez kicks to Wade. Lopez inside. He's covered by Thompson. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Lopez.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And a wide open look for James. And another miss by Cleveland. Bulls have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Shots good by Gibson.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Irving kicks to Love. And he can't bank that one in. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Lopez outside. Wade against James. Another one falls for Chicago.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Love with the screen for Irving. Left side, Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Now Rondo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Here's Lopez, and he converts the layup. Lopez has got 10.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's stolen by Rondo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Rondo with the ball. Here's Wade. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
When Wade gets that low in the paint, it's best to just send him to the line. He's too strong down there.
And a lot of players who play like Wade will have brief careers due to the stress it puts on their body. You know, Greg, Wade has had his share of injuries in his time in the NBA, but he is still putting up big numbers despite all the bumps and bruises.
That's a great point. Undersized guards take a beating when they are attacking the basket. Wade has missed a lot of games, but he's been healthy when it matters most. He's also done a good job to adjust his game to be a danger when he's not barreling through the lane.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Doug McDermott comes in for Taj Gibson. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Mirotic. And it's Cannon in for Rajon Rondo.
And you look over the career of Dwayne Wade. He was initially a slasher, but he's improved his shot and pull-up jumper immensely. And even has become a threat from deep if you give him space.
LeBron kicks to Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Thinking again about how Wade's skills have evolved over the years, his offensive game has grown immensely since his rookie season.
And it's why he will go down as one of the all-time greats. His work ethic in improving his game. Fantastic post-up player as a guard. Wade's ability to score in any fashion is what makes him one of the great closers in our game.
And he makes the first.
You know, Kyrie is a star in this league, but he has a chance to be a superstar.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie Irving, one of the most talented scorers, certainly, Smitty, in the NBA, but he feels the pressure, I think, to try to tighten the screws in his game defensively.
You don't get many nights off defensively at the point guard position in today's NBA. That position is very deep. No excuses, though. To be great, you've got to get it done at both ends.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
Wade with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
He really made a concerted effort to help in the rebounding department. He made his presence felt on the boards.
That one goes. Count it. Butler's got his second basket.
Offense comes so easy for him. I love watching him dominate at that end.
Love kicks to James. Irving dishes to Love. From deep. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago trailing here. Here's Cannon. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Here's Cannon. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Wade. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Wade's got 8 points.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
James, the pass to Thompson. Yes, that goes in.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Cannon kicks to Portis. Here's McDermott. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Let's not forget, at 6'8", Doug McDermott has the ability to be a scoring threat inside the paint.
James sets the screen for James. Irving, an easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 13.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Here's Cannon. He's covered by Irving. Here's Portis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Irving. The 10-footer. LeBron, no luck.
All alone inside. He's just going to have to shake that one off.
Wade, he nails it, and we're tied up.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Outside Irving. Here's Love. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Love's got his second basket of the night.
Able to score on all three levels, inside, outside, mid-range. Kevin Love, one of the most versatile offensive threats in this league.
Cannon kicks to Portis. He feeds it to Butler. And stolen by James.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
I think you're right, but so often we see teams who aren't thinking about it.
fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 13 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
And that's the sign of a truly gifted player who isn't just looking out for his own stats. He loves getting his guys involved, too.
Chicago with the ball, trailing by 2. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. So for Chicago right now, Mirotic at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. D-Wade out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Down low, out to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Love. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Mirotic.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
That free throw good from Thompson.
It's so hard to slow down the Cavs offensively. Reason why is they spread you out with a lot of shooters, and then they have that guy, LeBron James, who breaks you down, get in the paint, and once you collapse, he kicks it out or he can score the basketball.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And the Cavs with inside-out scoring ability, Steve. You can't just play them for the drive or the outside shot.
Yeah, they're well-rounded. They have shooters, they have penetrators, they have post-up guys, and LeBron is really the one who brings it all together with his playmaking ability.
And Mirotic has it in the corner. He had a nice open look right there. Mirotic has got his first bucket in this one.
Look how assured Mirotic is, pulling the trigger immediately.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Irving misses. And Chicago shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And it's Lopez, that time on the assist by Butler. Lopez has got it all tied up now for the Bulls. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Well, guys, it was controversial in Chicago, but the Bulls hired Fred Hoiberg to replace Tom Thibodeau. Hoiberg played for a decade in the NBA, and at Iowa State, he was the fastest coach in school history to reach 100 wins. In Chicago, guys, it seems he's loosened the reins a bit, giving the players a little more leeway to shoot with confidence and air it out offensively.
The players have responded. Thanks, David. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic.
A moment now to see the stats for Wade. Just an incredible month of basketball. Third in steals, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Good D by Irving. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Love dishes to Thompson. That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's 15 points for Tristan Thompson.
Not the first guy who comes to mind in the catch and shoot game. Thompson drills that one.
Rondo kicks to Lopez. Looking for Wade, he gets it there. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Tristan Thompson, 3rd.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night, and it's Rondo in the corner to the inside. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Irving passes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mirotic, the screen. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And that one's good by Lopez.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Irving dishes to LeBron. James, a screen on Butler. LeBron kicks to Love. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Chicago just need to take it a game at a time.
Well, I think for Cleveland, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
I can't see them slowing down anytime soon. If anything, I think they'll just get stronger as the playoff gets closer.
And Kevin Love, known early in his career for his terrific rebounding and work in the inside. Smitty, as time has gone on, he's become much more of a perimeter threat, obviously.
Well, he can shoot the 3. We understand that. But be able to rebound the basketball, you have to be closer. So I think for them is play him close to the basket. But I think when you need spacing, he has the luxury as a coaching staff to push Kevin Love out to that three-point line. And the 4-man has to stay at home with him.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Irving. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 15.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Lopez kicks to Wade. They set the pick. Here's Mirotic. No good off the back of the rim.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Mo Williams is checked in for Kyrie Irving. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Dwayne Wade. McDermott with it, picked up by Love. McDermott kicks to Gibson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 7.
How about the determination of Gibson? No one is going to stop him when he skies up.
And that one's good. James.
That's a solid pass right inside where his teammate wants it.
Dishes to McDermott. To the inside. And stolen by Love. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. James with the ball. And yes, it's good. And it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Cannon. James covering. Cannon can't hit. Cavaliers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. James outside. Kicks it out to Love. Just 5 on the clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The ultimate stretch 4.
Timeout.
Love with tremendous range.
Chicago calls timeout. Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. Steve, I still remember when you went to Atlanta in that trade from Miami. Pretty much everyone agreed it was a heist. It was a steal for the Hawks. Do you think we see less lopsided trades these days?
Yeah, we do, Kevin. Reason why? Because of the salary cap. You're trying to match money and money together. And I think right now, Kevin, you're starting to see because of the contract situations, you want value for value. So they're not as lopsided as they used to be.
Here's Cannon. Pass to Gibson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's the muscle Gibson has, just concentrating on his shot despite the D roughing him up. Taj Gibson's one of those players that's just always in the right place at the right time, never plays outside himself on either end. He just gives you effort every time out.
And with Gibson, you like that he can play as a starter or come off the bench. He's effective in both. He's comfortable in either role, as he's done both, Steve, for extended periods of time.
Because his mindset, whether starting or coming off the bench, is to play with energy, effort, and to defend. So any role, starter or off the bench, he thrives.
A putback.
No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
Nobody near Irving. They get it again.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? The dish now to McDermott. Here's the screen. There's Cannon with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Cannon's got 5 now.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. LeBron passes to Thompson. Back to LeBron. Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Quietly becoming more dangerous on the offensive end, Thompson draws contact.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Thompson nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to McDermott. It's Portis atop the key. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Left side, Gibson tries from 16. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
What a display we've seen from them so far. Every half open look they've gotten, they've knocked down and show no signs of letting up. Right now, they are in the driver's seat. As long as they can keep their rhythm on offense, they'll just steamroll this team the rest of the way.
Here's Gibson. Misses off the left iron.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
All you ask for is execution, and those shots will fall later.
Here's Rondo. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Irving. LeBron sets the screen for Irving. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. And James with the basket on the assist by James. James has got 10 points in the game.
I love how he's been more patient in this second half, shooting only the shots he feels he can make.
Cannon kicks to Portis. Pass to McDermott. There's the pick. Cannon from long range. Sinks the three-pointer. Cannon's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Chicago. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now here's Irving. 15 points in the game. LeBron outside. Love right side. And it comes off the front of the rim. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
Keep fighting, fellas. All right, one possession at a time. All right, how are we going to do it? Take care of the ball. Make sure we're getting back in transition. A lot of game left. All right, we'll get it going here. We'll get it going.
Fred Hoiberg encouraging his players to live in the moment. Don't worry about the score right now. Just keep plowing ahead.
Great point. You can't undo what's already been done. Just deal with what you can control, which is the next possession.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Irving is out there with Jay. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Anticipation and tenacity, 2 things that makes Kevin Love a terror on the offensive glass.
Wade dishes to Lopez. Back to Wade. The 19-foot shot, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 9 on the basket from Wade. Well, Cleveland shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Irving passes to LeBron. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Bulls trail by 9. To the middle, here's Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Every so often, Robin Lopez will find his groove and become a big factor on offense like tonight.
And Thompson kicks to James. The tray. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that one's good by Butler.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
There's no one else they want with the ball in his hands and the game on the line than this fella.
James, a screen on Butler. Irving dishes to James. From the line. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And there's that signature burst. LeBron able to finish with a hand in his face.
Wade passes to Gibson. Wade against Irving. Outside Butler. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebound Love. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening. Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. James against Butler. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line.
Shots, gentlemen.
When you think of the best as far as two-way players, Jimmy Butler is one of the first names that comes to mind. Great blend of offense and defense. Gives you effort on both sides of the ball every night.
2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler. And for Butler, his effort is something that never comes into question, Steve. He is a competitor.
You have guys that compete on the offensive end, but when you love a guy that does it at the same type rate on the defensive end, he's a two-way player, but one of the best we've seen.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Chicago. And so Butler nails both of them.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and he showed it there.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Seizing every opportunity to score. LeBron outworking, out-hustling people inside.
And here's Rondo. Lopez outside. He kicks it to Wade. Great tee that time from James.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bulls trail by 9. Wade with it. He's picked up by Irving. Rondo kicks to Wade. And the rejection by James. LeBron outside. Feeds to James. Fires the 3. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His shot's been inconsistent tonight, but teammates are picking up the slack, keeping them ahead in the score.
The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
The long arms of Mirotic. When he's got a good chance to shoot down inside, he's always going to take it.
Outside Irving. They set the screen. James against Butler. James dishes to Irving, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now the feed to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Takes the 13-footer, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Rondo kicks to Butler. Lopez, a screen on Thompson. Butler passes to Lopez, and stolen by LeBron. Down low, Thompson. And again, it's Cleveland.
Timeout.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Take a look at the Bulls roster now. A lot of young talent versus veterans they had in the past. Not a lot of these guys you see as superstars, but I think a lot of them will be starters in their careers.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Fred Hoiberg was talking with his team during the break. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
And as you said, Smitty, Bulls have done such a great job replenishing their youth. Guys like Mirotic and McDermott have stepped up and look promising in a big way for them.
Give a lot of credit to the front office for going out and finding these players in the draft or trading for them. Bulls have made the most of their picks in the mid and late rounds, and it's why they remain competitive.
Love outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Mirotic sets the screen for Rondo. To halt the run. The shot's good from Lopez.
I love how efficient he is shooting the basketball. Unfortunately, that's not translating into a lead for this team.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Irving kicks to Love. James outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Butler in the corner. No good on the triple. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Irving kicks to LeBron. Inside, Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. And with the Bulls, there are so many great moments to choose from. But in your view, Steve, what do you think is the defining moment for this Bulls franchise?
From a playing standpoint, you can't help but think of when Michael Jordan hit the game-winning shot to win the finals over Byron Russell. First title over the Lakers is right up there, too. But that one's the biggest one for me. Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers definitely played at a slow pace. They've sped up the pace. They love the three-point shots. LeBron attacks so much. In the inside, he creates a lot of open looks for the Cavs shooters to knock down threes.
Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. So he gets them both. And the Cavs no different. They're following the league trend of shooting more threes, but not the trend towards playing up tempo.
No, not at all. They still can play half-court basketball and also still knock down threes. The reason why they have a lot of guys that can stretch you out, and they have that guy LeBron James that can break down the defense.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
That's good from Gibson. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Basket good. 16 points for Love.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
It would take a very, very special comeback for them to chop down this lead.
Rondo kicks to Lopez. Here's Butler, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Jimmy Butler is known for his offensive now, but he was initially known for his D. Still a great defender in this league, was named to the second-team All-Defense in 2016.
And for Butler, Steve, his defense is something that he takes pride in. Hard to beat him in isolations on the perimeter.
The reason why Jimmy Butler has incredible blend of length and quickness. It's impossible at times to get around him on the drive. He's very active, and he slides his feet extremely well.
He hits the second from the line.
I think Jimmy Butler is top of my list as far as two-way players that can do just about anything you ask him.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
That would have been a good time to just keep it simple. No need to rush that pass.
Bulls trail by 16. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Wade dishes to Rondo. Out to Wade. Shot clock at 6. For 3. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Thompson.
This may sound like an overstatement, but it's really not. He controlled this game with his rebounding. This has turned into a runaway largely because of the work he did on the glass.
LeBron outside. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.